it's dark. This camera is dark again for some bizarre reason, and I have no idea why. For some reason I feel like I am a vampire who's just come into the wild and seen the studio was dark. Let me just sort on my camera, guys, a minute. Let me just get the brightness sorted out here, because we are in the dark, aren't we? As they say. There we are. That's better. That's fine. Vampires in the night. Hello, guys. Welcome to Queensville. You may realise I have been emotionally drained for the past 2 days. I'd like to explain why there was no live stream yesterday for Queensville. I've been through the worst 2 days of my life regarding, which I've never had in my life, is depression. I've been in a depressed state for 2 days. So there wasn't a live stream yesterday. There has been a lot of stuff been happening with myself, and if you are wondering why that CD is sitting up there, as from Friday, Dead Inside is no longer going to be recorded by Jade. I'm not going to explain why. I will have to just quickly say, guys, after so many months of trying to sort everything out, she's had to leave officially. It's too many things going on. I'm going to just quickly say that if everybody watched the live stream on the Facebook page, you'll understand. And I completely take the blame for what I said. And I have tried to apologise to her. And at the minute, she's going through very, very difficult things. And unfortunately, that's how it is. But we could be finding somebody else to take over the project now. I am going to try and find somebody who can replace Jade. Because we basically, for 2 days, I have been in so much turmoil for 2 days. I have seen Jade. I have spoke to Jade. She's convinced me to keep doing production. I've just been away from all of the criteria at the minute and the critics and stuff. I've been away from all of that stuff. I've basically just been in a world where I kind of wanted to get away from stuff for a while, and I've been a lost cause. Luckily, a lot of people have told me not to stop, that the project should go ahead, but without herself. And I do have to say that I totally do agree that she is going not to be part of my business anymore. We're still speaking, but at the moment, she just feels that everything on top of her is too much. And unfortunately, that's how it is. So we haven't got anything recorded of her. We haven't got any vocals of her. She needs time to have the support that she needs. And I'm a little bit down because we lost a good friend, and this is actually the second time this happened as well. But I tell you, one thing she is actually right what she says. She can't have this. What's the word I'm looking for? She doesn't want to be out there and sing and perform. She's so nervous doing it, and that's a really big part of, you know, well, obviously that's her decision she's made. As far as I understand, the artwork will still stay with me. No way that's getting removed this time. As regarding her recent re-signing, we're going to actually not actually terminate her re-signing. We're going to keep her. We're going to keep her re-signing. Whatever happens between now and the next couple of months, we're going to be changing all of the artwork. We're going to be changing the title to something else because of our benefit. We really need to get this thing out. We could be calling it a Garden Light now, actually, because I think that's kind of what we're going for. So I'm really sorry, guys, but to disappoint you all, but this inside, unfortunately, is not going to happen. But we're going to change the title of it, and we're going to let somebody else come in and do it. But because we've had a mad few months, we're going to dedicate the album to her, actually, because she deserves it. Straight up. She deserves to have the dedication to this album to her, which now begs the question, who's going to replace Jodie? I don't know. I'm looking forward to trying to get somebody on board next week to actually just record this album, because we need this out badly now. As far as things go at the minute, I'm actually going to do a new rough mix video of this now. And unfortunately, that's how it has to be, because I've got to continue, because I have to plod on. I've got to keep myself active. This week's been very difficult for me indeed. It's been a very hard week for me indeed. I had a great few days, planned everything, and then all of a sudden now it kind of fell apart. So I just think the right decision was made, and we're going to find somebody else to do it. So as far as the artwork is concerned, we obviously have to take the artwork off, because it's Jodie's artwork, really. It's her own artwork that we're going to give back to her, basically what she's thinking on it. So she was owed her last wage yesterday, and as far as I understand, she's made the right decision. And that's why I haven't been online for 2 days. I wasn't live on Ustream for that time. So that's what's been going on, guys. My business was this entertainment thing was nearly going to close on Saturday, and I was going to lose this entertainment business. But after Jade has spoke to me, I broke down for half an hour in her house, and I sat with her, and she told me to just continue, just keep going on, and be as much as you can, support yourself, be strong, don't look back at whatever happened, carry on and do it. And that is the best advice I've been given from myself. And I'm waiting for a phone call from her later on today, so she might be on live stream. So apart from that, guys, I'm really sorry, but yeah, Dead Inside is no longer going to happen until further notice, which I'm looking forward to might work with somebody else. But anyway, let's get off the mind. Let's talk about Bohemian Rhapsody, the movie. I went to see it. I did. And I got... yes, I went to see the movie. Oh my God. What did I think of the movie? It was absolutely brilliant. I thought, first of all, yeah, definitely praise down for Rami Malek playing the part. It was spot on. I actually thought he wasn't going to do a good job of it, but I actually did enjoy it. I sat there, I saw the whole lot, and I absolutely have to say, the soundtrack wasn't too bad. I like the way they were actually mixing it with Mark's voice, with some of the Freddie stuff, and I do love it. I absolutely loved it. I actually wasn't disappointed at all with it. I thought it was. I mean, there was a few little bits that I could have got away with, but technically, Mark saw it, and Mark wants me to go and see it again as a group, which could be possible. But I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I thought the Mary Austin thing was bloody brilliant. The writing was very improved. The script was excellent. Brian and Roger. I did see Brian in the movie. Yes, if you watch the part where he's in the when they're on the stage, Brian's in the movie. I can see him with his thingy, so he's in the movie. The guys who played it, Roger, Brian, and John, hilarious. Script, hilarious. Brian, spot on. Best part of the movie. I'll not spoil it for you guys. I won't do that. I'll just quickly say, go and see it. It was well worth seeing it. Me and Jade and Dom. Parts you can laugh to, parts you can like. My point of view, it's definitely want to go and see. So do download the soundtrack, because the soundtrack is actually pretty good, and I like the way they've done it as well. But one thing that did happen in the movie is one part which kind of was a bit weird was the was when he's at the piano. That part I would look at that again, but weren't impressed with it. So as far as I'm concerned, this movie was awesome. This was brilliant. So do go and see it. If you don't want any spoilers, I'll not spoil it for you, but I'll just quickly say, go and see it. Go and see it. Really cool. So I'm going to have some comments now. Pan says, sorry to hear about the Dead project not happening. I've been on that for a while. A little bit stressed. Did you enjoy the Queen movie I saw on Halloween night? It was just good. It was alright, actually. It was good. Guys, like the movie Tez. Great stuff. I will see the movie at some point next week. Your opinion about the movie, yes or no? Definitely go and see it, because, well, we're seeing it. Did you love the Fat Bottom Girls Life part as well? It was brilliant. Really liked it, actually. I love the 3D images that came on the screen as well. I thought that was fabulous. But I tell you what, right, it's definitely well worth seeing it. It's well worth seeing it. So forget about all these reviews of these script reviews. I don't know if Chris has seen it yet, Mr. Metal. I've seen it. But I tell you what, when you go and see it, just try. There was actually only 7 of us in the cinema that day, which was not a lot of tickets going there for some reason. It was pretty expensive. But from my point of view, definitely, yes, go and see the film. We've only got another week of this film here, because apart after that, it disappears after that. It doesn't go anywhere else, because they're only showing it for 1 week in the northeast, which is bizarre. Ow, hands. But I do have to say, well worth watching it. You guys can pick out parts of the movie. I'll just quickly say, don't spoil it for anybody else, because somebody hasn't seen it yet, obviously, which Planet Mixer hasn't seen it yet. James Watson, hello man, nice new subscriber. Well, what were the movie parts like with the cats and Freddy? I hear Rami is ill to cats when was the part where he picked them up and stroked them. I'm not going to say much about that. That you can decide for yourself when you see the film. Have you had shivers when Queen music was played in the cinema? Very bizarre, actually. Really bizarre. The 5.1 channel surround sound was brilliant. It was really, really creepy. It got me sitting, looking up at the cinema, looking at the ceiling, and I was amazed. I was really impressed with the way they were doing it with two voices, Freddy's and thingy voices. I mean, as for the way that Rami comes and actually speaks in the movie, they got it absolutely perfect. Apart from that, was brilliant. So yeah, my overall opinion, please go and see this movie. It's absolutely brilliant. 3 days left until I see it. I know you do. I do. You do. It's only available until Thursday, because after that, that's it. You get pulled from the cinemas, then gets a DVD release of it. If anybody's getting the Blu-ray release of it, like I think what Gaming Head's going to do, get the Blu-ray release of it, send me the extras. My mom's going to buy for me a DVD actually, which is good. Did the guy who played Paul Prenter a good villain in the movie, and was Peter Freestone in the movie? Peter Freestone wasn't in the movie. Mike Myers was brilliant. Funny as fuck. Actually, it's weird, but when you see him in the movie, you wouldn't think it was him. But I tell you what, well impressed. Yeah, there's a steelbook coming out next year. Is it? Oh, all right. Oh, well, that's kind of a good thing. Steelbook next year. That looks promising. That means that people will be buying the DVD release, probably a 2-disc set of it. I haven't seen any of the interviews, by the way, with the band. I don't want to see them. That's just garbage to me. I'll just leave it alone for a bit. Although I did see the interview with Malik on Graham Norton. That was a joke. He had no idea what he was talking about. Would you play the real and then just remember we did? Yes, you can pre-order the disc already in the US. Already in the US? I know what's up. That US gets it on the 2nd of November. And in America, go and see it. I like it as well. Right, I've got some updates, guys, of YouTube. AdSense has been back on now, which is great. So my AdSense has been renewed. And now I can stream in 1080p in the next couple of days, which is great. Mr. Metal might be here as well, which is cool. So yeah. Michael. Hello, my man. If you have heard the news, Michael. Sorry to disappoint you. Behind me. Right, that's how it is. He says, now I know you like Bohemian Rhapsody, I might as well see the movie in theatres. Go and see it in IMAX. Well impressed. If you want to skip out 15 minutes of adverts, it took 15 minutes to actually get the film on. 9 o'clock it started. Finished at 11:30. I had to leave at 10 o'clock because our last bus was 11 o'clock. I could have stayed a bit longer, but obviously it was like, oh, whatever. So, let's see. How much concept of tours out of 100% would you say was put in the movie? The only thing about the concept tours thing was off-putting. See for yourself, try it yourself. It was alright. IMAX wait and see Remy Skin Ultra HD. The print was brilliant. It was really, really good. If I had seen it in IMAX 2D, I could have seen it in massive screens. But wow. Seriously, in fact, the music has been remixed, actually. The whole soundtrack's been remixed. But I tell you what, Roger and Brian have done a good job of that. Apparently, they haven't produced the movie, which is bizarre. They've been given credit saying executive music producers, but not actually producing the film. So that was life for a start. So they weren't producing the movie. Didn't have any involvement with it. They were just doing the soundtrack, but it was kind of a bit weird. Bizarre. Oh, and by the way, at the very beginning of the credits, watch out for the credits. There's an error in the credits. Right, watch it. Didn't get a soundtrack yet. I pre-ordered it. Very disappointing. It's a bit hit and miss, but I'll tell you what, it's actually not bad. Yeah, too bad I didn't decide to cancel. Well, it might not be cancelled yet. It could. We're changing the artwork, but we could be getting somebody else in for it now. So I wasn't on yesterday, guys. I've been 2 days worth of depression. It's been very bad for me. But I'm on tonight for you guys. So I thought, come on, get back on YouTube. I'm hoping next week we can get them side recorded. I hope we can. We've got to find somebody else now. I actually posted an ad on one of the musicians pages. So I'll keep you guys updated with that. We seriously needed to get this out. Title could be called The Guiding Light. That's a decision I'm gonna have to make. So we'll see. Let's do some Queen stuff first before we do games. Have you heard about the movie being labelled as homophobic? I read about that actually. If you've seen my review, the paper review, I've had some good feedback from that actually. And all the paper reviews say 90% chance it's the same. It's not really. It's kind of, the best one was Independent. Independent was right. That was actually in the Independent, that part there. And I have to say, go and look at my review after the Star Stream. Look at the review I did. Pretty interesting. Independent was spot on. The American side of it, the American reviews have been dreadful, what they are. Though I fair enough to give it a 3 out of 3, but Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 78 actually on this movie, which is pretty impressive. 53 would be enough for it, but because of the fact it's been that sort of way, it's good. But have a look on theindependent.com for Freddie Mercury movie. Look at that. It's cool. Dynamic says, congratulations getting over 2,400 subs test. Thank you very much indeed. Yes, growing up by the minute for some reason. I like this channel because I like it's live. That's why. That's really bizarre. By the way, if you wonder what I'm wearing my robe because I'm just cold tonight. It's freezing out there. Getting an early winter for some reason. We're in November now. Need November. Plus, it's also Halloween night on Wednesday. And I'm supposed to be going out New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve. I'm supposed to be going out in Halloween night. If it's going to happen. I don't know if I'm going or not now. Been invited to go to Venom next week with Jade, which is promised she's getting my ass to get there, but I don't know yet. And Jade's coming in on Thursday anyway, which is good. And her album is now going to get released probably that week before that other one comes out. So we'll still keep you guys, we'll keep you updated on what's going to happen anyway. We'll never know. I don't want to know too much about the movie, but does David Bowie appear in it? You'll have to see the movie. Not going to say anything about it. You have to see the movie for it. Next movie, the Adam Lambert story. No way. No way. What? I'll quickly say Adam Lambert, I couldn't give a shit about. Even what Kerry Holzman was saying before as well. He couldn't give a shit about it. What I understand is this thing has just been phenomenally good. These apparently were given free of charge. You just got these free of charge and literally buy these. So when you go to the movies, get one of these things. Kept this because this was well worth it. And on top of it, it's got Bohemian Rhapsody there as well. A sticker on it. Official Queen product. And it says here, 2018. Where is it? 2018. 20th Century Fox, and apparently 20th Century Fox actually owns the film. See it there? 20th Century Fox. Yes. So 20th Century Fox actually made these. No, actually, it's made by a company called. These are made by Golden Fripp. I think it's called Golden Fripp. Golden Link. So Golden Link made these. You can probably buy these on eBay anyway for $5 or something. But these were given free of charge at the movie. That's cool. Oh, here's somebody else. Oh, Aquarius Girl's here. Hello there. Hi. And Mr. Metal's here as well. Yes. As always, good stuff, guys. Yes. More people, please just chat to me, guys. I'm back on now. Let's have a look. Yeah, so I went to see the movie. Yes. You're absolutely. Chris is gonna. Mr. Metal's gonna have to buy one of these as well with a Bohemian Rhapsody sticker. These were free to purchase when you got your drink. Well worth getting it. Well worth. Good stuff. James says hi. Welcome, James, as a new subscriber. So do bell, like, and love the videos and stuff as well. Let's have a look. Thursday. On Thursday, Bohemian Rhapsody opens in the Netherlands. Yes, it does. Good luck if you go and try and get to see it. Why didn't I get an information when you're online? Oh, there is. Oh, because there wasn't a scheduled stream today, I'm afraid, guys. It was a last minute thing. I wasn't on yesterday, guys. just been through a bad time at the minute. So yeah, but I'm feeling fine now since I was on here today. Watched the Budapest gig with my parents and they were impressed. The Budapest one, the new Budapest one, HD print is naff. It's terrible. So this is the VHS print shit. Really worse as well. So, oh, you went to see the movie, did you? Finally. Yes. Good, wasn't it? No spoilers in here, please. No spoilers, because some people haven't seen it yet. But I'll just quickly say, if you did see it, well impressed. Soundtrack, not bad. I wouldn't say the soundtrack is 100%. It's okay, which is fine. When he went to see the Queen movie, was it packed with a crowd in the theatre? Nah. 7 people were running in the cinema. That's all it was. Wasn't even busy. Wednesday was sold out apparently, so I couldn't get a ticket for Wednesday. Thursday was better. It was easier. How was the movie? The movie was good. This thing was well worth going to see. Just quickly say, no spoilers, but I'll quickly say, 100% impressed. Where you get the DVD with extras on it. But I know that James will send me. He'll have James will have the thing for it as well. Spoiler, Queen will rock. I know they will as well. Oh, by the way, Mr. Metal, I haven't sent your DVDs off yet. Sorry about that. Friday was just hard. Totally forgot about it. They're in the bag. I'll try and send them tomorrow. I'll try and send them tomorrow if I can. But from my point of view, go and see it. Seriously, go and see the film. It's really cool. I was meant to do a review of this yesterday, but I wasn't in the mood. But I'll do it today anyway from it. But I am really thinking stuff. He says it's alright being busy. Yeah, I know. Just bear with me, mate. I'll send them. Don't worry, I'll send them. I just been through a shit few days, as you all know. From those people who've seen it on Facebook. I know. But yeah, she's not going to be part of me. She's not part of this anymore, so she's thinking on it. She appreciated the fact that she was going to do it, but it's just really hard. Very hard for her. I'm glad you had a change. I'm glad you had a change of very good vibes now and enjoyed it. I did. I actually thought when I went to see it, when I saw the beginning of it, I thought they're going to mess it up, but in fact, no. You pulled it off. Actually, you pulled it off really well. Really well. He did. He says go solo. No. Me. How? Me singing it? No, I don't think so. No, I'll have to. I've got a couple of people in mind who could do this now. Let you guys know. I'll let you guys know on Tuesday if I do find somebody. I've got there's 3 people already seen the advert on North Bands and Musicians, so we'll find somebody else. I know somebody else also in Middlesbrough and somebody here in Sunderland who's willing to do it. But at the moment, I don't know yet. You can think tonight. So, alright guys, so can we have some questions, please, of Queen? Queen questions, because I like to have the Queen questions in now. You all know about the movie. Now let's talk about products you guys want to do. Let's see what we would like to have tonight. So, yeah. So let's have some questions now of Queen stuff. How much were the tickets for the movie? $8.25 in the UK. Not a bad price actually. $8.25 in the UK. Some cinemas normally charge about £10. European and America, pretty cheap. Do you have anything you own that could play Blu-ray stuff? No, I don't actually. I did have a. I have never had a Blu-ray player in my life actually. The thing about Blu-rays is, Mr. Metal's got loads of Blu-rays. He's the best guy to speak to about Blu-rays because he's got full of Blu-rays. He's just been doing his review actually of Demons from Dario Argento, and he was really good in his Blu-ray stuff. If you like to talk Blu-rays, go and see Mr. Metal. It's really cool. I went to the gate. I went to see the Queen film. Oh, good one. Was it pretty pricey to go there? Did you get your free thing? I hope I got your free Bohemian Rhapsody plug, by the way. I need to know because it might be hard because you're not Freddie Mercury. But would you say he would love this movie if he was still alive? Loads of people have actually been saying about that in the press recently. I think he would have liked to actually. He would have. Please tell me when you downloaded the stuff I've uploaded for you. I've downloaded 3 already. I've sent them to Mr. Metal. He has got the big Brixton Academy one. I hope you enjoyed it, actually. Blu-rays are the best. Blu-rays are good. Blu-ray quality is amazing. That'll be great on Blu-ray when it comes out. Oh my god, the quality is so cool. But I haven't got a Blu-ray player though. Could get one for the PC. No, I didn't get a cup. I didn't get one of these. They were free. They were free in the bloody cinemas. Free when you buy a drink. So there you go. I think Freddie would have loved the movie. I think he would have loved it as well. He's behind us anyway. Look, he's there. He would have really liked it, actually. Did you get the cup because you bought something you drink or what? Well, what they did was they had these at the stand, and what you did, if you got one of these, as it says only in cinemas for these ones, you would just get your cup, buy your drink, and pay your how much, £5 I think it was for one of these. Not for this, but the thing as well. But that's the deal for it. Well, you get them with promotion, but Empire Cinemas were only doing the thing. I tell you what, Mr. Metal would have liked in the cinema was the big cardboard cutout of Bohemian Rhapsody. That would be amazing. I am still waiting though for Gaming Head to send me the poster for Bohemian Rhapsody, which I'd love to put on the wall, which might go actually to replace the wall up there, which is going to be sorted out next year. Because I'm thinking of getting a new colour for this room now later on. Because now I've got a fully production studio now. We hopefully will be sorting that out later soon. Think about buying the 4K version of Bohemian Rhapsody as well. Yeah. Special screen. That was seriously really good. We will get a cup because of View. But I've got to see a woman dressed as Freddie in I Want to Wear Big Clothing. That's surprisingly, I suppose so. Yeah. Go Pink Walls. No. Yeah. No. I need to get a better colour for this room. Grey and red is really nice, but I think we need to in View pictures. View the cinema. Views are alright actually, but Empire Cinema was massive. It was a huge screen. The sound was amazing. That was what you call proper sound. It was good. Really good. A woman dressed like a man who dressed like a woman with a moustache. Dressing deception. Hey, what you taste, though, isn't it? Well, John Deacon talk in the movie? Yes, he does, but not a lot. Not a lot in the movie. But impressed, very impressed. Tell you what I still have. Which Mr. Metal gave me, is this. Haha, the Lost Boys. It's very funny, but very weird. But I was watching this actually the night, and I watched there's a new cut coming out of this one, which is being remastered, and some parts in the movie were cut for the DVD, but for the Blu-ray version, it's coming out on Blu-ray. This is fucking good. It's actually the Good Times from '86. It's not actually what it says here, 1991. It's not. Actually, it's 1987 it was out. And this is, our part is a bloody good song, that. With Lost in Shadows on the B-side. Full version on this. Brilliant. Like that a lot. I've got my special CD video at the end of the week. Yes, it's part 2 of that, isn't it? Can't wait for that. It's cool. The guy who played Brian May was a double of Brian May. Tell you what, spot on. Voice, spot on. It was really good. Got the. I'm sure they also borrowed their instruments in the movie. I'm sure they. Not carbon copies of what they had anyway. Mm. Mm. I'm very proud of this. My original double LP of Queen Grace Hits 2 on vinyl. And I bought this for £20 in London. And I have to say, this is the most immaculate version I've ever had in my whole possession. Full album versions, not the edited crap. Under Pressure on this, it sounds brilliant. And this is still my... So this is brand new actually, but this has never been played. Played once and never again. But that is what I love this goddamn thing so much. So I bought that. So you can actually buy that on Discogs now for about the same price I paid for it anyway. But that was when I bought that in London, and that was an amazing, amazing one. Mr. Metal's going to say, "I want that." Final edition, still mint condition. There's also, I think Headlong's also different on this as well. Headlong's different on this as well. I mean, they did reissue it many years ago, but don't get the reissue of Greatest Hits because there's a double album version. I think it's a waste of time buying that, to be honest. Keep the original instead, it's better for it. But it would be nice to see something new on, you know, this is no. Ah, you want it, you know you do. I've still got a lot of vinyls in there which is still brilliant condition. Probably the rarest one I've got is, well actually I think the rarest ones I have it at the minute probably stand out as my best collectors is Peter Striker stuff. This album is brilliant, seriously. If you like the sort of if you like Rocky Horror Picture Show, well, this is the album you need to listen to. Full on, really good stuff. Late Night Text Dance is his best one he ever did anyway. Good. Oh. So, collecting black metal vinyls is what I love to do. I know because there's loads of them. Was there any reason why Winter's Tale was not released on vinyl as a single with Too Much Love Will Kill You? Your YDFM and LML. Yes. Because it was issued on CD single. There was supposed to be a volume 3 of the singles releases for Winter's Tale, but EMI pulled it because there wasn't anything to put on the B-side. I think they were just going to make it a pitch disc for it, but it got withdrawn. And EMI didn't release it at the time. They would just say, "Oh, it's been the CD single out of 2 versions. We'll bring out the Christmas edition, and we'll bring out the background edition of it." But that's why it was never released on vinyl. They just felt it was kind of too much. It was too many things to bring out of singles. It wasn't noted to bring it out as a release for a pitch disc version of it, so it wasn't like a notable sort of Queen song. But if it had been released in Christmas time for it to be on that, it would have worked out fine. Oh yeah, I've got 2 of those CDs, don't I? Yes. If you get the singles 1 and singles 2, there is the 2 CD singles. Let Me Live is single 1 and CD 2 of that as well. Yeah, Too Much Love Will Kill You is worth it. Also on the B side, on the CD single of it, you get the alternate version of I'm Scared without talking in it because it was re-recorded. Yeah. Let Me Live's great. Yeah. You Don't Fool Me is also good as well. I think the best video on that Made in Heaven video is that You Don't Fool Me. It does make the story up of what Freddie was going through. It's cool. I have the Brian May single of Too Much for Key and I love it. The version his version is brilliant. The version on Freddie's version on the 1988 was recorded, because Brian did it first, and then Freddie was giving it later on. He just sang over it. He just said, "Brian, that's my song. I want to sing it now." And I'm glad that they did put that on the on the Main Heaven album. Main Heaven album is a hell of an end to Queen. There's like a few people who were asking me about Cosmos Rock's album. I don't like it. It's not Queen. It's like Bad Company, reformed. Nah. Don't like Cosmos Rocks. It's absolutely dreadful album. Also love the B-side of Winter's Tale with the improv from Rio '85. It's great. Best sound quality you ever get in the real one, Rock and Real Blues. What if all the music videos will come out one day in a Blu-ray box set with stored videos from the actual film? Maybe. Maybe. Could be. Never know. Made in Heaven was an unfinished Queen album. Now, it was partially yes, partially no, but partially yes. It was just basically all outtakes from '84 to make it out of the box set of that one, then using various versions of tracks and things and stuff. But yeah, I totally agree, Chris, Mr. Metal, that it was an unfinished album. It was just bits and pieces in Freddie's voice they were using for it. When You Don't Feel Me was recorded '91. Well, it was actually made for Hot Space, but obviously it was the way it was doing it was kind of worked well for the album. Even Let Me Live was recorded in '84 with Elton John and Rod Stewart. And that version's never ever materialised ever. But I like the album, it's good. I like to see that actually, that box set come out. Video Hits 1, Video Hits 2, deleted scenes, editing stuff. You know, as it is. I have no idea what Devon's barking for. She doesn't want to be in here. Oh, I think she just want to be here now. Come on, you. Come on. Get off. Oh God. Kill myself. Saw the Great Pretender documentary a few days ago. It's up there. I've got it now. Gaming Head sent that to me. For nothing. Nice little Christmas present for me. Great Pretenders documentary is really good. 2.5 hours. Awesome. Well worth seeing that again. Much better and longer with the making of Barcelona. The new Barcelona version. And I do have to say, that new Barcelona version they brought out with the roll strings was very good. Stop it, Devon. She comes in and all of a sudden there's bangs going off for her. She gets so nervous. Go, bed, lie down. Devon's really protective. I missed a comment. I think I have. Let me see. I missed a comment somewhere. Plan Mixer says, I've been playing Red Dead 2 recently. It's been good, Tez. Now you have a chance to free roam the map after 5 missions, rather than Grand Theft Auto games. You had the missions. If you had to do the missions to unlock the island. Ooh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. He says, did a new banner for you. Please look on Facebook. All right, I'll have a look at it now. Oh, that's a nice one. I like that one actually. I might use that. Yes, I might use it. that might be interesting. Actually, it looks better than the original Queensville one we had. We could do one like that for the new Queensville logo on that. Take the S8 business off and as it is anyway. That'd be cool. I could change it every month, you see, for the new ones. He's good at doing that anyway. He's very clever doing all the designs. And it's cool. Right, let's do some comments now on the page because I've got a lot of comments coming in. And keep you guys chatting for a bit because I'm not going anywhere. And I'm just going to put on the messages that I've received this week on Queensville. Okay, so we're going to go back a few days because we have had new subscribers come in actually for this, which is really interesting. And we've had a lot of people commenting about the video. Anyway, so here we go. First one is from Fiona Apple Addict. And this is a new subscriber. Welcome. Like, subscribe, all that business. Such a heartbreaking end when Freddie talks about future plans. Yeah, very hard. That's on the making of the Queen videos of the Magic Made in Heaven kind of magic video. It's a bit sad. It is because he's never got a chance to make another solo album. But if he had made another solo album, he obviously made the Barcelona album, which was his second solo album he made. Okay. New subscriber, Fairy King 81. This is on Facebook apparently, isn't it? It's got Facebook. I saw the movie yesterday. Good. David Oliver, another guy who I really do have to say he lives up here. Missed him for ages. Press reviews are the same, 90% the same. They give negative response to the movie, but overall praise Malik for his great thing of it, persona. Well, that's right, it's true. It's true. Good. One from Soundgardener, and he says, so Roger was behind the music video for One Big Free. A great video. Unfortunately, it went down like a lead balloon in the US. It did. It's just that thing. So here's one I do like from Soundgardener. He put he's done a Princess of the Universe, right? The lyrics to Princess of the Universe, and I think this is hilarious. Made me happy. What he's done is he's been watching the film Highlander, the song Prince of the Universe, and he broke it down and he made his own version of Prince of the Universe. So here's what he's wrote for me. I'm immortal. I have inside me blood of kids. I have no rifle. No mank can beat my eagle. Send me to the future of your world. bored to be kids. Print this off the universe. Fighting hands free. Gotcha. Well, damn in my hand. I am here for falafel. Now make my stand. We were bored tubing. Print this off the universe. No man could understand. Mic power is in my own hands. Hoot, 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 hoot. Pico talk about you. Pico say you're fat shorty. Oh, this is funny. I'm a man that will go to farm, find a moog and reach 40 stars. With my sore damn head held high, got a bastardess first time. I think that is brilliant. He did another one as well. He did this other one. He says, broke too free, over broke. Rogered free breaking, just say no. Winners don't free break. Future management, your first break is free. Very good. Very impressed with that guy. Really impressed with it. Very impressed. Be cool. Why don't you use the profile picture for your YouTube account? I can't because it's got to be 2560 by 1440. And YouTube, it can be a pain in the ass. If you can make another one, make another one, but it's got to be 2560 by 1440. It's got to be big. Try and do something with that, would be good. Tez, do you think Freddie... Let's have a look. Do you think Freddie Mercury has solo songs in a vault, Berlin? He was meant to make a Mr. Bad Guy album too. Yes, he does. He does. Paris is back. Yes, he does. If you read the credits for the Mr. Bad Guy album in the box set, up there, it does actually say something about Berlin on it. Actually, if you actually read inside it, it's actually interesting. So he does. There is a lot of outtakes on the album which has never been issued. Like there's Holding On. There's if you listen to that other Sessions album, like It's So You, and what was the other ones he made? Yellow Breezes, all the other ones. They couldn't have made a second one for it. There's actually a lot of it. There's a lot of outtakes in there. Me and Mr. Metal have got the box set actually. We've got that there. And here's another thing that Mr. Metal doesn't know. Mark's bought the Works box set as well that you had. He's bought that now from Newcastle for 150 quid, which is pretty pricey, but well worth getting though. Not the signed version, it's the 33 version he's got. That's cool. He says, been asked to release it. It won't be asked to release it. They have released it in the past with some of the stuff from the Love Alive Sing with Songs, which is behind there. Because that box set there is pretty good as well, but it's got limited in it. Why they put Holding On it, I have no idea. Maybe because it was only the song that we wanted from Beach and Beach said, I'll stick it on. But yeah. I mean, someone's got that box set of the 7 singles box set, the reissues of Freddie Mercury's singles. The Gods one. Very good. Okay, we've got one from Queen Official now. Unofficial, he's the first. Wow, welcome. Subscriber. Very no long stream next. I want you guys here. I'll fix it. I have the project data, fortunately. Alright. There's lots of good chat there. People in here already. Keep them coming, guys. More chats, more information, please. I've got the box set as well. It's great. The Complete Works box set is brilliant. It's an amazing fucking big thing. Favorite album? Queen of Unofficial. Welcome. Favorite album? Favorite Queen album? From what era? Let me see. I'm not going to go Night the Opera. Everyone keeps saying that Night the Opera is their favourite one. Favourite album I like, it would have to be The Works. Because it's heavy as shit. That's my favourite 80s album. Probably my favourite 70s album would be News of the World. Night the Opera is just a timeless classic. I love the album, but I like my variations are very, very weird. Innuendo, yeah, possibly. Last album ever made, live album ever made, last live album ever made. I think it's pretty good. I like Queen 2, I think the most. Everybody actually says Queen 2 is their favourite 70s album, apart from Night the Opera. I do have to say, yes, I do agree with that, actually. Queen 2 is a brilliant album. The new remaster they brought out was fucking outstanding. 80s album, A Kind of Magic or Made in Heaven. Well, Kind of Magic's not really it's just an album. It's not a soundtrack album. It's part soundtrack, part new songs. I would say probably Kind of Magic, because Kind of Magic's kind of really up there as being the first soundtrack album, studio album mixed together, which is bizarre. Jazz is having a 40th anniversary soon. Oh, it is confirmed. Oh. So, all that stuff I've been talking about apparently wasn't true. And all of a sudden, this has come back out. This is the original, by the way. This is the original. You can tell, the original. Yes, with I have no idea what it says. Well, Downtown Records. This is from London. The jazz album. The jazz album. Yes, I know about the 40th anniversary. I didn't know it was coming out though. But maybe on the vinyl release of it. But this has not got the new pictures inside because part of this was cut off. Pink bit's been cut off there. That's the part where it would have been just a big thing up. It's been cut off, obviously. But this album's finally getting reissued again, is it? Well, this is the original one. It smells nice. It smells like old-fashioned smells. So they'll have the original insert with that. This is the glossy insert, by the way. And then they'll have the main album sleeve, double album sleeve inside with the studio. That would be cool. That would be really cool. So yeah, they'll bring out the 40th anniversary. That's a first. Well, what are they going to put in it though? They're going to put like making of jazz or something, or the making of the album, or are they going to make it like a stupid promotion thing again? Probably not be that as well. Let's have a look. The game or the jazz? That's an interesting one. I like the jazz album. Hot Space was a bit. Now Hot Space is just terrible. Hot Space. Apart from 3 songs I like. That's Polaris Stay More. Under Pressure. And another one. There's another one I like as well. 3 songs I like on there. Not Life Is Real. Can't stand Life Is Real. Can't stand the song. It's a bit alright. Some places hit and miss. Yeah, Gaming Head, that's great. Thank you very much. I'll put that on my channel after this is over. Not to be reissued. It's just going to be 40 years old. Oh, it's not to be reissued. But it is to be the. But they're bringing it anyway. Virgin's got all the money for it now. Do you like Action This Day or Soul Brother? That's a good one. That's a good question. I would say Soul Brother. Not really into the Action This Day. The live version is better. The live version of Milton Keynes kicks ass. Okay, good stuff. Anyway, Maxi I. Greetings from Greece. New subscriber. Welcome to join us. This is Queensville. This is me. My name's Tez. Like, subscribe, talk about Queen. That's what the channel's for. Got a lot of people on tonight actually, which is pretty good. James got going now. Thank you, James. Subscribe, like the channel. Please go look at the other videos. Loads of videos to go and look at, guys, on Queen. Loads of stuff. Let's have a look. Any questions, guys? Queen questions? I'm going to be here for a couple of hours. I could just do with some good company time tonight. So keep me at 10, guys. Any questions you want, guys? I'll just let you know who's here. Mr. Metal's here, and he runs a channel called. Metal 1-on-1, and he has got a great channel, and his channel is going way high. I also have got a little label called SC Entertainment Limited, which we're just at the moment going to be having a discussion about that next week. We're also planning to do. We also will work with a girl called Jade Hughes. She's just released 7 original songs that she's recorded an album this year called Secret Voice. It's a project now that then side thing, you probably want to know about it. Go back to the beginning of the video and you can hear about why it's been postponed until further notice. We're going to get somebody else to come and do it actually. Looking forward to hopefully going with somebody soon. Let's have a look. Pamix says, people debate Staying Power is the worst Queen song. I think the same as Matt Jackson's Don't Stop Me Getting Up. I actually have to agree with that. I don't like it. Live version's better. I think Mr. Metal and me would have to agree that the live version in... Because I think what he says is the live version kicks ass. I'm glad about that, actually. Probably one of the best drummers on there from him anyway. He performs it live. It's brilliant. Don't forget to check out Metal 1-on-1. Yes. The link to his channel is on my description on YouTube. So please do go and like his channel. It's just to come up to 2 minutes to 7. I think I'll be here for about 8:30, I think. Stay with that as well, it's cool. With his backing track. Yeah, it's very similar. I technically don't like the recorded version of it. I like the live version from thing. Also sent you the fixed profile picture. Yes, I've got it, mate. Thank you. I will put that on to my channel. Mattia says, was it all worth it or the show must go on? Favourite tracks? I would have to say, was it all worth it? Because it was never done as a video, which was a shame. Because that's a brilliant song to say that Queen was successful in the 80s and the 70s. And The Show Must Go On is a hard one to end the band's career. I would take both. Both songs are good. By the way, you guys don't have to ask me questions about songs and stuff. You have to ask anything about Queen, because I know about everything about Queen anyway. Like if you want to know about products, or you want to know about what's on the wall, what's this thing here, what's that Jeff Scott Soto thing there, what's that Dead Inside thing up there. That's what channel's for, guys. Questions in a way. VHS tapes, the 2 versions of. I'll show them actually on my screen. The Doll, that Classic Rock magazine, anything you want to know, just tell me live. Any questions you want to put, anything coming on Queen, what's getting released, what's happening in America with Hollywood Records at the minute. Well, I'm not going to be going bust anyway, which is one thing, I suppose. They're going to stay. They're going to stay. Yeah, we will focus. Okay, there we go. I mean, other Queen songs I like. From Queen's bit of it. 1 second. Camera's gone weird again. That's it right now. Let's have a look. Plant Mixer says, "Are you watching the McJuggernuggets still? Did you see what happened to his camera guy?" I did. I watched it quite a while back. Actually, I watched it in 2 days. I like it. Maxi says, "Was it all worth it? I think it was supposed to be their farewell epic in the song, in case Freddie didn't make it to the next album." Actually, that is actually true. That's true. Yes, it was written by the time that he got the AIDS virus illness, and it was obviously the fact that they were making sure that he was able to sing that as well. From my point of view, it's one of the best singing I've ever heard from Mercury. Known fact. If you listen to the beginning of the song, it's actually reversed. The beginning of the song's reversed. Mercury's vocals have been done backwards. If you play it backwards, you hear it forwards. So you didn't know about that, did you? The beginning's been reversed. You can tell by Mercury's great singing ability to do it. It's amazing. Did you like the new version of Doing All Right? Actually, it was not bad. I wouldn't say it was good. It was not bad. There was parts in there I thought they could have just improved a bit more. Tim Stafford did actually re-record it. The band did actually re-record that song, using the original parts in it. But was been very impressed. Very heavy. More of a heavy version than what the original is. Did you feel bad for Swift? What's your thoughts on what's on family members being brought up hurtly like it's not on, I think? Not really. I can't remember what Swift is again. You keep mentioning Swift to me. I can't remember what Swift is. Maybe some kind of bit of half and half about it. These are weird questions I get from Planet Mixer. So different questions. He says, "You want to do that? Do you have this?" I was like, "Yeah, I can understand the questions in a way." Just it's just and he's only learning. He's only a young lad. You know, he's probably the youngest Queen member actually on this channel who really digs Queen a lot, which is cool. I think when you guys go and see the movie, by the way, when you see the movie, realize that, take advice from one of the presses that they did say, one of the press release that came out. Just go back to that video, look at the press release, right? And you might be right on one press release that I did say was wrong. I actually take it back. I'm actually right about it. So do watch it. As if you want to get yourself aware to the movie, go and watch the previous video I've just done with the review of it, and then come back to me. And do that anyway. Oh, the McJuggernuggets thing. Yeah, I know. I heard about it. Yeah, it was all to do with the kid behind the camera, Swift wanting to fix Angry Grandpa's car and pick up boilers and new shit. I know. It's nuts. Completely nuts. It's all fake, you know. It's not real. It's not a real show, you know. It's just the way his dad actually fucking funny as hell. I really think that Angry Psycho Dad series that they filmed for 9 years was brilliant. It was seriously great fun. It is funny. I'm not going to tell where I am. I'm in this trailer. So I've seen this trailer for a while, so when that comes, what are you doing there, boy? Funny as hell. Really, really good. The scripts are really good indeed for him. He should really do a another real life thing with his dad. That would be really good indeed. Because originally when it started, if you watch the very first video that he ever filmed, the way he got the idea was to do it with he watched, I think his brother filmed it on a camera, and he was young at the time, and before his beard came. And he said, and he watched the videos because people were like sort of like giving like, he watched these the videos where it started. It starts off with him watching the ones that are getting high views for it, and the smashing Xboxes and smashing TVs and stuff as well. That's where he got the idea from. And he went to his dad and he said, "Dad, do me a favour. Can you come and smash my Xbox?" And it was that was real. And his dad said, "I don't smash your Xbox for." He says, "I'll just smash it for me. Go on. Just we'll act it out though. We'll do it like a fake thing, you know, sort of thing." So that would be interesting. It's a great show. Watched a little bit of Queensville on Tuesday and saw the part of Facebook comments and how someone stated your attitude wasn't right and you flipped him off that. It was funny for you flip at him at your computer. Oh, the one I received on Tuesday. That's just somebody being silly. That's the comments like that, right? They really think that my attitude sucks. You slagged them off for his Queen collection and all that. Get over it, will you? You don't know what you're talking about. Mark's Queen collection for me was really good to film. That was actually the last one we filmed before he moved. So I don't know where you're getting that from. Tivoli! Yeah. Oh, by the way, if you want to know Ted Poe's recent new album, oh my god. Yeah, Ted Poley, the guy who we talked about, the crazy dude of the world, who the Magic Hands guy. He has released a new album. And I have to say, the artwork is crap. Very crap. And I haven't seen the EPK footage of it yet either. I think Ted Poley actually left Frontiers. Yeah, same. I've only been chatting. I've been only chatting since May on here when you wanted to do a reaction to May of the teaser trailer. The what? A reaction to May of the teaser. What teaser trailer was that? It wasn't the Secret Voice one, was it? I've no idea. Is it May the season you've been in this, or is it the fact that it's been May that you kind of ruined this? Oh, the Queen trailer. Oh, the first time I actually reviewed it, God, blimey, that's quite a long time, isn't it? Well, it was interesting to do because I thought, well, you know, might as well do it. Might as well see what you can do with it. Do it that way. And see what you think. Of course. Yeah. So, that's how it is. That's how it was. I've been watching 6 months you've been on here. Jesus Christ, that's when SC attempted to start with that project. So what else have I been doing since my depression stage? Started to watch, yesterday was not bad, but I could have done without the hassle. I watched Blankety Blank, Lily Savage ones. Don't start, by the way, Mr. Metal, don't start on me. Don't start. I'll tell you what I was watching it for. The outtakes were funny as hell. I loved it. And I started to watch this other one as well yesterday, which was failed guitar fails. Will have 1 million views for it. If you want to laugh at that, laugh at it. So brilliant. There's this part in the video where one dude is playing an acoustic guitar. He's trying to learn a song, and he's getting really peed off with it. And in fact, he's from Newcastle actually. He's a Newcastle dude. He's not like I am, but God, funny. So it starts with him playing the guitar, trying to learn the chords, and then he's literally getting frustrated that he can't do it, and he's got a guitar in the room where he smashes the guitar with his foot, right? You what? What's that? What? What's that? What? Oh, you want me to start again? All right. I was just saying, watching a video. I was starting to watch Blankety Blank with Lily Savage, but get off that subject for a minute. Started watching a video called Guitar Fails, right? One of the most amazing videos I've ever seen. Got 1 million views for it. There's a guy in the video, right, who plays the guitar with his. I was laughing hard to it. It made me happy actually. Started playing guitar, and then he gets the guitar and he smashes it against the wall. He's getting frustrated with it, and it's like 2 videos in the video itself, and it's funny as hell. It's brilliant. I was busy. Yeah. Mr. Metal making videos. If you want to go and have a good laugh with videos, go and see Mr. Metal's channel. He's great. It's really funny indeed. But I watch it. If you guys want to watch a good video after this, watch Guitar Fails. It's got about 1 million views for it. It's got a picture of a dude with dreadlocks and stuff, and he's playing the guitar. It says viral. It says Guitar Fails on it. It's the first one. Do watch it. It's funny as hell. When you get the part of the acoustic guitar part, laugh your hat off to it. Bloody hilarious. Very hilarious. Do you know anything about Queen releases next year? Yes, I do. I do. If you guys want to know. Next year, a lot of things being planned next year for Queen. Queen Convention's back next year. I think it's the 37th convention now. Queen Convention's next year. I have no idea where it's going to be, but it could be happening next year with some of the Queen stuff. There was one in Newcastle to be sorted out next year as well. Jim somebody does it every year. It's not really the best one in the world, I would just say. It's actually all right, but if you want to go and have a night of Queen music and stuff, I don't recommend to really go and see it. It's terrible. So there's one in Newcastle next year. There is planned to be released, if this thing gets out of hand, the soundtrack for Queen's Highlander movie. Looks like it might be going ahead next year. There'll be, I think there's a planned Hyde Park. I mean, everybody's been asking about Hyde Park. Is it coming out yet and anything? It may be. Queen are kind of at the minute trying their best to try and figure out what they're doing next year. Brian May's box set is coming out next year as well. So Brian May's box set's just managed to get sorted out. There could be another Kerry Ellis and Brian May album next year, which I think Brian May shouldn't do, because Kerry Ellis sucks ass anyway. He's just a terrible singer. And I think that's it for what they're releasing next year. I don't know if Adam Lambert is going back on tour with Queen next year. I don't know, because it could be giving up the tour situation next year as well. So it might not be a Queen tour next year. Depends what's happening with the rest of the next couple of months. Wardow's bringing out a couple more bootlegs next year as well. And whether we'll get this Nebworth thing out next year, I don't know. We'll have to see. A lot of things happening. Plans next year for Queen's going to be really, really busy. Probably going to be pretty busy in the next couple of months. So I do recommend to check it out. Try your best. So we'll see. We'll see. Getting some messages from the advert, which is interesting. See. But yeah, a lot of things coming up for Queen next year. I think it's about time that Queen Productions got their finger in the arse and go bring out Highlander. Bring out the Highlander soundtrack. Whether they're going to bring out a new album next year, I don't know. Mark Martell's bringing out a new album, though. He's brought a new album out just this year. And it looks like it could be promising to be pretty interesting as well. So, try your best, guys. So we'll see. And you get yourself sorted out with some sort of great Queen thing next year as well. We'll see. Oh yeah, and the demo release recordings, the Freddie Mercury and was it called the Freddie Mercury? Was it David Bowie thing? That should be coming out in January time at least. In fact, I think it's due out before the next wave of Queen stuff coming out. I know I've been hearing things. Apparently, there's going to be another Queen compilation coming out again. Well, why they're doing that, I don't know why. You shouldn't be doing it. Should be off the cards for definitely that anyway. Just stick to this Bohemian Rhapsody thing. You'll be alright with it. Yeah. Do have to say, do recommend that Bohemian Rhapsody. Go and see it. It's definitely well worth seeing it. Me and Mr. Metal have seen it, and Mark's seen it, and Jade's seen it. And so has Dom, Mark, and Julie. So as a lot of us been seeing the movie, it's just well worth seeing it. Not going to spoil it for you guys, so I'm just going to say, go and see the movie. It's well worth seeing it. I got more questions, guys, because I don't really want to be on here too long. It's now come to 7:15. Or should I say for another hour? I think I will. Have we got any more of our guys in here? I don't know how many people we've got. Queen Official, Maxi I, Plant Mixer. So keep questions coming in, guys. Well, I just want to talk about something. Well, I might as well bring this up now since you guys want to know. Well, as from next week, you obviously guys have been messaging me what's going to happen with this album. What's there? Well, we're bringing out Jade's Gothic album next week in place of this album now. So we're bringing out her album on the 5th of November, which we plan to do. We're finishing it off on Thursday, and that will be the next release. We're coming out with Jade's album on the 5th of November. And after the 5th of November, we'll hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll find some way to do Dead Inside. But we're not calling it Dead Inside anymore. It's now going to be changed to The Garden Light, which sounds a better idea. Will you buy the soundtrack on CD? No, I'll download it. I don't buy CDs. I haven't bought a CD in years. I don't buy CDs. I've actually seen the artwork anyway for the Bohemian Rhapsody thing, and it's pretty good. Do you like the song "Let Your Heart Rule Your Head"? It's technically "Let Your Heart Rule Your Head" is a rework of 39. Just a rework of 39. But 39, in the year of 39, let your heart rule your head. It's actually pretty good. It's a folk song, actually. It's Brian's own folk song, which was recorded in 1988. And that was it. I knew we'd start. Downloads. As far as I understand, the reason I don't get CDs now is because I haven't got the room, I haven't got the space. But if someone wants to buy a soundtrack for me, I don't mind. I don't buy it for. I know what Mr. Metal always goes and says. You buy it for the artwork and for the music, but I also buy it for the artwork inside. It's just you know. I don't expect too much in the artwork, by the way. The Bohemian Rhapsody soundtrack, because it's pretty naff anyway. It's a bit shit. That's exactly my thought. I would just download it really. Yeah, but I would say it's probably like 39 really for it. 39 meets 39, 39 for it anyway. So just try your best to see what you think. Yeah. See how you would put yourself in that position of singing it. Maybe. He says true. Yeah, well that's what I mean. Totally agree with it. So I absolutely totally agree. I'll not get the soundtrack. I would say the soundtrack wise, the artwork's inside a bit naff. But download it for free. Download it for free. Just download it for free and just listen to it. And if you don't like it, erase it. But it might keep you free for it. You never know. Get loads of notifications on my phone now. Jesus Christ. I need to turn off my phone actually because my Wi-Fi is really funny on my phone actually for some reason. If you are wondering, has my phone been sorted out? It kind of has. Still having flicking issues with it. This phone sucks anyway. I can get a new one. No, still. I have the soundtrack as a flag from a friend if you want it. Have you? Ah, the only thing about it is though, is it actually mixed continuously all the way through without any stops though? That's the thing. I'll just get it myself because I know where to get it from. I know where to get it from. So yeah, I'll just get it myself because I know some good rips out there that will actually do it for brilliant anyway. Road Tracker is the best one to go for because Road Tracker is great for all the classic stuff. It's great stuff. So do recommend it. Good site. Like I say, if you want to listen to it first, be safe. Download it first. See what you think. From my point of view, I would just say, it's up to you. Really, nothing to do with it. I've had no crashes on my computer, which is good. Although I do have to invest in getting a new motherboard because my SD card reader apparently cuts off my board, which is bizarre. So I have to get a new motherboard ordered. Going to get my computer upgraded in the next couple of months. See some amazing deals online. We want that as well. Do you want to watermark for your channel as well? What was a trademark thing? Can I do it if you want? Yeah, be great. Watermark it, please. Copyright 2018. Gaming Head. I'll upload that actually after the stream's over. Actually, I can upload now, can't I? Because I can do two things. I can actually upload it now. I've got my channel and upload it now. Actually. So I'll go there now and upload it. No, not there. Doing that. My channel. My channel. My channel. My channel. Talk. My channel. Do the walk in the next few days. That's fine. I'm going to upload it now. Actually, I'm going to change my channel out now. So let's get the new one that you sent me, which was, where are we? Where are we? Which one am I going for? This one. That's it. And then we go again that. Yeah, I think you guys can talk to me, you know, don't have to sit there. Let's talk. Let's have a look. And we're going for that one. Should be the right size as well. Doesn't work. Ha, it's too small. I'll have to download it then, won't I? Okay. So what size is that anyway? May I just ask? That's too small. It's too small. So yeah, it's too small. I can't upload that, I'm afraid, because it's too small. So can you send it to me by email as 25 what is it, 2560 by 1440? I can't upload that, I'm afraid, because the image is too small. So you have to send it to me by email. In my flat, it's a Wi-Fi called Hacked by Star. Smile smile. Alright, well, it's fine. Yeah. My Wi-Fi, my broadband is Virgin. I've got Virgin broadband. Still to this day, affordable and worth it for streaming. But I don't get 1080p video anymore on my OBS, and I think it's something to do with the OBS itself, because it doesn't seem to be compatible with some of my thing on it. Where the settings are wrong, I have no idea. But I can't do HD anymore. But you can do HD in the camera, I suppose. So yeah, that's the reason why. That's the reason why. Okay. We got anybody else want to talk? Chat? Questions? Anything? Queen? Anything to do with music? Probably guys can ask me, when is the Gothic album coming out? Nearly finished, actually. We have got another week to go with that, actually. So we're on schedule to get that out now. And then we're bringing out Dead Inside soon. We're going to find somebody, though. Find somebody. So we'll definitely have to now re-edit everything up, which is cool. Send the files to my cloud. Nice one, mate. Yes, I'll get that link up here as well later on tonight as well. And actually, if Mr. Metal is still here, Gaming Head, if you can send the links to him, Mr. Metal should give you his personal Facebook. Adam. His name's Jan. What's his name? Jan somebody. Jan Coglin. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Adam. Add him. He's good. Good. There we go. There we go. So there should now be. There we go. So now I need to download that. Download. There we go. Right, now let's see if it'll work now. Let's see. Right, downloads. Supertez. Both here should work now. Yep. Oh, perfect. Auto enhance. Select. And now Queensville's got a brand new background. Lovely. I love it. Love it. Cool. Cool, man. I might use that actually as my new thing. But I love it. It's good. It's good. He says, yeah, I've got pictures now, mate. You can add me if you want at Metal1on1. Add him on his Metal1on1 Facebook page. He's putting new content out there every day. On his Facebook page, he's putting preview openings of box openings as well. And I love the box openings as well, which is really cool. Yeah, so Gaming Head, add Metal1on1. And he will send you a friend request through his Facebook account. You can speak to him. And he'll send you loads of stuff as well. We'll send you loads of links to download stuff down if you want to download Queen videos and things. That's cool. You find me on Tez friends list. My name is John. Yep. That's cool. So that's his name anyway, so you can just add each other and do that. Blah, 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 so see what you think. You can do some stuff as well, which is cool. Yes, every week he's posting loads of stuff. And his channel's getting good. His channel's really good. I saw his Tube Buddy, and he's doing really well. He's doing his tags great. His videos doing wonderful. Do love his channel. If you want to laugh and want a bit of fun, go and watch his channel. It's brilliant. Brilliant. He's next, and I've got to give my positive feedback about the videos as well, because he always keeps saying to me, well, what do you think about the video? With my video? And he's always nervous to say, hello videos, and I've got to try and keep myself positive about it. So he is just very, very good at it. Very good. So keep it going. Keep it going and be as brave as you can, and you'll get paid from AdSense as well. When AdSense goes up, you'll be paid money. You'll get money from AdSense, which is really good indeed. The other thing happened on Friday when I went to Jade's house and being with her. I tried to set up a studio the other week, and had a problem with the microphone. The microphone doesn't work apparently in the. Doesn't work. The microphones don't work in the laptop. I don't know whether it's a problem with the connector I had or anything I had or something like that. So I realised that I said to her, I think the wires broke. The guitar wire didn't work at all. So I've got the main connector for it, but I also think it was this as well that might have been the issue, because I think the old one didn't work at all. So I've got to get a new one for her and sort her out for next week. Hopefully we'll get her due next week if we can. It was all ready to go. It was all working fine. Just that it wasn't bringing out anything. And the microphone wasn't working for some reason. So she might have to get her own mixing desk and her own amplifier. There's a bit of money down the drain, but it doesn't matter. Get extra one used anyway. Doesn't matter. It's fine. Right, we've got any more questions? Because if we haven't got any more questions, then I'm going to go, because it has been 90 minutes of the stream. Like I say, guys, I'm sorry I wasn't on yesterday, since I've had a lot of things to sort out. John Coglin, yes, that's your name. Adam. Thank you. It does look great on my channel, actually. It looks professional. I love it. That's exactly how my channel should have been, actually, for it. I also noticed you put SC Entertainment on there as well, which is interesting. I like it. Should have been a bit better, but it's fine. I love it. Cool. Cool. Please delete the message. What message? That message. Is that what you wanted? So you sent from request to you now. Yeah, I've deleted it. Sorry. I know. Yeah, it doesn't make it have no where he is. Understandable. Okay. I'm going to go now, guys, because I think I need to go and have a rest and get some dinner because I'm starving. So just to let you guys know, I'm glad I came on tonight because I didn't want to get myself down and so out of it. You guys have really helped me out tonight as well, which I really appreciate for the great feedback you've had. As far as things happen now, we will look for somebody to do this project. I promise, guys. I know I've been waiting ages to get it out. I'll be in touch with some people this afternoon, and next week we definitely have to start recording this goddamn album. Nathan's still working back for me, by the way. He's been brilliant. Nathan has been spot on since last week, and he has really been brilliant. He's a good friend. He's only just started about 3 weeks ago, but he has got a lot of ideas for what he wants to do for his stuff. And he's also going to be doing a couple of songs, not for YouTube, well, it's for YouTube, but we can for SoundCloud as well. And he wants to do a couple of things in the studio, which is cool. Why does it say this is messages on review for? No. Cheers, please check out my channel if you want it. Well, that's not bad. Just go to this channel and enjoy yourself. Love his channel. I think he probably has been watching your channel really because he has been spying on you. If you want to get a good piece of music, by the way, this week, check out Jade's new song coming out, Alive. Alive's coming out either today or tomorrow. Can't remember what day she said. Alive's coming out next week anyway. It will be loaded on the channel. Go and support Jade and Hughes because Jade, seriously, Jade's channel is doing phenomenally really well. Her music is just incredible. The new Gothic album comes out in the next couple of days, and we got a photo shoot happening Friday. I think we're doing a Friday. We're doing a photo shoot for on Friday, hopefully, if that happens. And I will be going out for Halloween night as well. I do. I hope so. Hope so. I don't know. I've been asked to go out to Venom on Thursday because Jade's doing Venom now. But yeah, I'll probably go to hers and have a couple of beers and then I'll go down there anyway. You never know. So we'll go with that. Should we go? So anyway, guys, that's enough. That's it for me tonight. Thank you very much for tuning in. Go and see Bohemian Rhapsody. Do go and see the movie. It is well worth seeing it. It's not to be disappointed with. This guy did play a good part in it, though. Take from my point of view. That's my weeks, guys. This week has been nuts. But I'm feeling better now since I've come on here tonight. So I do appreciate it. Thanks to Mr. Metal. Thank you much to Gaming Head. Thanks so much to everybody who tuned in tonight. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys back here on Tuesday night for another Queensville event, which is in 2 days' time, which is not very far. We'll be live here from 6 o'clock on Tuesday. And just getting you guys, if you want to tune into anything else, at the moment the studio is going to be back on track as from Tuesday. We might be having some new people in on Tuesday as well to do some additions. But I'm going to be really busy for the next couple of hours to do that as well. So stay tuned to SE Entertainment Limited on Facebook. Also to this channel. Loads more videos coming out, guys, of Jade's album, The Gothic Songbook. Sounds really good. So please do buy it for Halloween night because it's going to be bloody brilliant. And I hope you guys do it as well. I'll try and sort next week the streaming issue as well with this orange thing. And I'll figure out why it's not giving me 1080p on this for some reason. It should be giving me 1080p, but it's not for some bloody reason anyway. And I'll let you guys know how AdSense is going to be reviewed as well, because my AdSense will come back on about probably Tuesday. It takes 4 days to come through. They're going to review it anyway, but looks like I'm doing no problem with it. So hopefully it should be sorted out anyway. Right, yes, I've got homework to do as well. I'm going to be doing some business as well this afternoon, tonight and stuff. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday for live at Queensville. And until then, have a great time. But do go see the movie because it's well worth seeing it. So do love it. Right, see you guys later. Bye.